HTML formatting elements, that is B strong, I, M, small, mark, delete, sub, and subscript text. So let's quickly go back into the browser, that is editor, and then check out what can we do with this. So first thing, HTML, and then giving the title as video 2. And in the body, I'll just write a paragraph P, and here write, this is beautiful. Now, Control plus saving it, going back to the browser and then checking out what's happening with this. Control plus R. So I have this is beautiful here, and I have nothing much. Now, what if I want to do make something? So first we'll be looking at, we had B. So let us do the B for making it bold. Here I'll just call it the B tag, B, and then I have a bold. So here I will write hummingbird. Saving it, Control plus R. Now you can see this part is bold. I can also write, instead of B, I can also write strong, and that also will give me Control plus Z and Z, and strong, press tab, and you get this. Control plus save it. Going back here, Control plus R, you have the same thing here. Now we have next as I, so that will give us an italic. So let me just write italic here, pass the italic here, Z, Z, I also, and then write the same thing here. So this will be both bold and italic. So you can see it's pretty much good that this beautiful hummingbird, and you have hummingbird in a bold and italic. So now we'll be checking out small and mark. So let us see what happens with the small. So I'll again go back and delete this and write small, and then write hummingbird again. Saving it, and Control plus R. So it became smaller than the previous handwriting, that is previous font size what we had. And now we'll also see mark and what happens to this. Control plus Z, mark here, and then writing here hummingbird, Control plus saving it, and you can see it became into a mark, that is marker. So a mark is nothing but it defines the element mark or into a highlighted text, or and the small was nothing to make it the element smaller, and whereas EM is for emphasizing the text. So let us also emphasize the text. Control plus Z here, EM, to emphasize the text. Saving it, going back to the browser, and then checking out. So it's already emphasized. So this way you can use this tags and then make it to work on you onto your base. That is, either you want to make it bold letter or anything such, or change the color of the anything. You can directly pass those inside this or into external, and you'll have the changes seen onto your web page. Make sure that you do Control plus S, that is Control plus save it, and then refresh the page here on the screen. Without that, you may not have the changes happening out there, and you may feel difficult. Now let's go and check out HTML comment tags. So what are comment tags? Comment tags are nothing but it is for the user information. That is, if I want to know something, what this line does. If I'm a new incomer, like I'm completely new, I don't know anything. So it's just for user information. And to write HTML comments, you need to open the tag and write it like this, write comments. So anything between this tag will be comments, and that will not be executed. So HTML links now. So what are links? The links are, or hyperlink is nothing but text or image which when we click on that, it will redirect you to some link. So how can you do that thing? Just you need to have an anchor tag. So how can I have an anchor tag? Let me go here inside the body and write A, and then right here I get the head reference. I'll just provide the link to Google and then see what happens. Google.co.in, and here I'll mention that this is Google. Control plus save it, going back here, Control plus R, I have Google, and if you click on this Google, it will take you to Google link. So it says file not found. Okay. Yes. So this way you can go to the link whichever you want, and we couldn't go to the link because there wasn't HTTPS added before. So let me add HTTPS ://control+C with going back here and checking out whether it works now. So we just click on it, it takes me to google.co.in. Yes, that perfectly works. So this way you can add up any link you want, and then you can have, instead of I just mentioned here as a Google, that is in text, you can also pass the image here, and when you click on that image, that will redirect you to the website you want. So you can also do that thing. So it's all up to you how you do it. Now we'll see to the other topic what we have in this video. We have now HTML images. So images are nothing but any picture, or that is rows into columns, pixels of rows into columns in a technical form. So how can you get the images? So you need to have this image tag, that is img tag. And if the image tag is empty, it contains attributes only and does not have closing tag. The source attribute specifies the URL web address of the image and image source URL, and this is the place where you need to mention the file path or the URL from where the image will be fetched. So let's go here and then check out how can we do this. So image, I give it here, and then ask me for a source, and I have one file here in my browser which has as dot, and the file name is file extension is, that is file format is JFIF. Make sure that you provide exact file name and the exact format. So Control+ saving it, going back here and checking out what's happening out here. Control+ R, and then you can see I have a big image here. It's pretty much big. So Google comes here. So let me give a break between these two so that this comes below this break line. One more break line. Control+ save, going back here. Control+ R. Now Google comes here and the image comes here. So this way you can add up any image to a HTML page. Make sure that whenever you are passing the link, that is the source name, the file name should be exactly correct, and the format also should be exactly correct, whether it is JPEG or PNG or anything such, that should be exactly correct with the file name. And if the file is located anywhere except the path where your HTML also is present, as my HTML file is present here on the Mahi desktop, and the image file is also present in the desktop, so I don't have any issues. And if we have anything such, then make sure that you either copy to the same path or mention the path name here. And without that, you cannot do that thing. You can also set the width and height of the image. For an example, I have my image completely covered. Let me go back here into my text editor and write width, and I'll just make it to 230 pixels, and also height as 300 pixels. So let me see what happens with this. Control+C and going back to the browser, Control+R, and you can see here I have resized my image to whatever the size I wanted, that is 230 pixels and 300 pixels, and it looks perfectly good. So you can have it any place at any size you want, and that should help you out.